today's energy audit, we're in the neighbourhood of Home Park, just outside the town centre in Ashburton.
I'm Christopher Wallace. I live in a two-bedroom mid-terrace house which was built in about 1964.
Plenty of insulation there. I'll check with the tape measure, but I think it's about 30 centimetres.
What lights have you got then?
Just one bedside one.
And how many hours a day typically would that be on?
An hour.
An hour a day. And there's a hairdryer here?
Very rarely used.
So what we're going to do is we're going to suck air out of the house using this fan, and by sucking air out of the house it's going to be less air inside relative to outside. So what that means is that the air outside is going to try and force its way in because there's a lower pressure here and a higher pressure outside. By doing that we're going to be able to see where cold air tries to enter the property and sort of see if there are any places where we can sort of start to draft proof, change cracks in the building fabric, etc., to reduce the heat loss through air infiltration. Like the windows so far.
Yeah.
If you come and see if you can feel that, Chris.
Oh my! Extraordinary.
You can see your hair blowing.
Yeah.
So you can see here, we can actually daylight where the air is, cold air is flowing through that crack. It's really poorly sealed. So we've very quickly established that Chris has got very low gas and electricity bills. That's partly because the home is well insulated. He's got cavity wall insulation and 30 centimetres of insulation in the loft. But also he behaves in a very energy efficient way. So he's got his thermostat set at 17 degrees and he only turns his heating on for about 45 minutes a day. So his behaviour is really important here. So we've completed our energy audit here at Chris's home and we've got three main recommendations for him. Number one, he needs to talk to the social housing provider about changing tariffs. He's on a prepayment meter for his gas and electricity and he's spending 40% more than average on his electricity and 30% more on gas. Number two, he's got lots of vents which were in place for his old gas fire and they need to be covered up because they're causing a lot of cold air to enter the building. And number three, he's got a very leaky window which could be very cheaply sealed.